make some sourdough pancakes this morning. I'm going to use some of my sourdough discard to make these. These are really good, and we're going to put these in the freezer. This is going to be for a quick breakfast for me and Aiden during the week, and we're going to make them, let them cool, and then throw them in the freezer for later use. So let's get started with this. Let me see. I need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Let me grab that. This is a 1/2 cup measure that I'm using so that it'll fit down in there. Somebody's just waking up this morning, ain't you? Yeah, he slept in this morning. I got a phone call this morning saying my car's ready to be picked up. Woohoo! I am ready to go get that. So let me put the lid back on this. We're just going to set that to the side because I've got my bag over here that we're going to add to it. Alright, 2 teaspoons, and I know I had that, there it is, of baking powder. So let's get that added in. This is a 1/2 teaspoon measure. Oh, there we go. There's that. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Did you sleep good last night?
Yeah.
You did? Alright, 2 tablespoons of sugar. If I can get the lid off that. Don't know why I have so much trouble with that, but I do. There's 1, 2, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And as always, I'm using my pink Himalayan salt. Always, always. I love this stuff. Alright, so there's that. We're going to whisk this together. Actually, I'm just going to get a fork, and we're going to use it. We're just going to mix that together. And then we're going to start adding in the wet ingredients. I am really starting to love anything and everything sourdough. I'm so glad that Paps pushed me to start this. I wasn't a fan to begin with. I thought it was hard. I thought it was just too much, and I didn't have time to fool with it. And it's not. It's really not. And you know, it's a big thing at our house now. And I am so glad that he taught me into doing this. Alright, we're going to add our 1 cup of sourdough starter. You see the bubbles on that?
I was about to tell you that that was sourdough, but apparently it's sourdough starter.
Oh, Lordy child. Let me grab a little spatula out of the dishwasher because I want to be sure to get all that goodness out of there. Don't want to leave anything in there. Nothing. So do you want some of these pancakes for breakfast this morning? Huh?
Me?
Yeah, you?
No.
No? Okay. I've got 1 large egg here. I'm still using up the farm fresh eggs that I got. So I'm going to put that in there. That's why I went ahead and did it the way that I did it. Alright, we need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So let me add that in. 1. Woo! Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. And I forgot to get the milk out. Of course, we got to have 1.5 cups of milk. Let me grab that real quick.
Also, my favorite place is the kitchen. That's my favorite place to be.
Would it really be one of my videos if I had everything out and ready to go? Probably not. So if y'all ever see a video from me where I have everything prepared. I've either been kidnapped or something's wrong. Alright, so there's one, and then we need a half cup of milk. So there we go. There we go. So now we're just going to mix this up. We're going to set that milk right there for right now. And I'm just going to get in here and I'm going to mix this up. We're going to get our electric griddle out here. We're going to cook these up. We're going to put them out on parchment paper on a baking sheet. Let them cool. Once they've cooled completely, then I'll put them in freezer bags and store them. And they will be good eating for breakfast over the next week or so, won't they, buddy?
Yep.
Yep.
Also, every time I go outside, the mosquitoes that come straight to me like they've been waiting for breakfast all day.
You have that problem too?
Yeah.
It's like a buffet, ain't it?
Yeah.
We look like a big buffet to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. So I've got that mixed together. I don't want to mix it too much. I just want to incorporate everything. Oh, it smells good. You can smell that sourdough.
I even have a mosquito bite on my ankle.
I know. I know. Alright. So let me get this stuff put up real quick and get my electric griddle set up. We will be right back and we will get to cooking these sourdough pancakes. Alright, I have a 1/3 cup scoop or measuring cup, and I am just going to use it. I like my pancakes a little bit on the bigger side, so we're just going to use it. I think we can get about 6 of these on this griddle at a time. I just use the bottom of it to kind of spread it out a little bit so that it's not all lumped up together right there in the middle. And then we're just going to let these cook. I've sprayed my griddle with some cooking spray, so none of these will stick, hopefully.
Let's just hope none of them stick.
Yeah, let's just hope. Alright, we're going to get our parchment paper baking sheet out and ready to go. I'm going to go get that ready while these cook up on this first side anyway. Now I want my pancakes to cook kind of low and slow, that way they get done throughout, especially in the middle. So I've got my griddle on about 300, maybe a little bit below. They're starting to bubble up over here, if you guys can see that. I hope you can. I want to check them, and I love these wide spatulas for pancakes, that way I can get up under them. And I just stuck that right in there. Goodness. There we go. So we're fixing to flip these over and cook them on the other side. They're fluffing up really nice, really pretty. I hope you guys are seeing this. I really do, because these are looking awesome. I want to get that raw dough off of there. So let me grab a paper towel. Wipe my fingers. Alright, let's flip them. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, look at there. Can y'all see how pretty and brown that is? Woo! These are going to be so good.
Those look
so good.
Those look yummier than the store-bought pancakes that I eat.
Now, when have you last eat a store-bought pancake?
I don't know.
Exactly. Nanny cooks your pancakes, little one. We used to do, and I'll be honest, we used to do a whole lot of convenience foods, okay? Especially when I was running my business and all that, I didn't have a whole lot of time. Like, I went to the grocery store every single week We bought convenience foods out to Yin Yang. And then, 2020 hit. And I think everybody was surprised by what happened. And I went back to my roots of doing things old school and making things from scratch. And I can definitely tell a difference. Definitely tell a difference in the convenience foods that I was doing and what we're cooking now. So no more convenience foods. I mean, some are good to have around, but if y'all knew our consumption of convenience foods, you would understand. All right, those are done. See the brownness on that? So I'm gonna grab my baking sheet with my parchment paper, and I'm just gonna put these out on there.
Good thing they didn't stick.
Yeah, they didn't stick, did they?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna let these cool completely, and we will fill our freezer with pancakes, good sourdough pancakes, here in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna get these others on. We're gonna get these done. All right, second batch is done. We're gonna get these off and put over here on our baking sheet. So far, we've got 12 big, beautiful, fluffy pancakes. Sourdough pancakes. They're gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. All right, so I'm gonna spray just a little bit more cooking spray because I didn't put any on that time. So I think we've got enough in here for maybe 1 or 2 more.
Maybe 3.
Pancakes. I doubt we've got enough for 3, dude. We're gonna struggle to get enough for 2. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this and get all that out of there.
This might be a little small pancake, or it might just look
And
like
then we are going to
an alien-shaped pancake.
an alien-shaped pancake.
Yeah,
You
it
might be
might-
onto something. All right, we're going to quickly add this to this one, like that right there. There we go.
Yeah, we're not gonna have enough for 3.
No. All right, so that made a total. That's me using the 1/3 cup scoop. That made a total of 14 pancakes, good size pancakes. So I'm happy with that. That gives us about 4 days or so of breakfast for next week. I don't have to worry about breakfast when I get up. I can get up, start on one of my projects, one of my Canon projects, or whatever I'm doing, and just run with it. I don't have to worry about, what's for breakfast. Excuse me. I don't have to worry about what's for breakfast. I don't have to worry about, cooking and taking up that time. I can just hit the ground running and get my stuff done.
Could I flip
And-
the other pancake?
No, baby, not right now. It's very hot, okay?
Okay.
I've got my cup of ambition sitting here, as my good friend Dolly calls it. And I need that. I need that desperately this morning. I am dragging. So we're going to get these done. And I'll bring you back during the bagging up process, show you how I do it, and get these in the freezer for breakfast next week. We'll be right back. And there's all of our pancakes, sourdough pancakes, just sitting there cooling off, getting ready to go into freezer bags and into the freezer. Aren't those beautiful? I think so. All right, y'all. So our pancakes are cooled. So let's get these into some freezer bags. I use these little pieces of parchment paper. You can get them pre-cut. You don't have to have these. You can cut your own parchment paper, or you don't have to use them at all. I use them because I have them. They were given to me, and I use them. You can get these. I've seen these on Amazon. There's 1,000 of them in here. They'll last forever. So, just going to put a couple of these big old pancakes in here, and then I put a piece of parchment paper. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's put that down in there, and then like that, and then another piece of parchment paper like that. And then that way, if you only want to grab one, you can grab one. If you want to grab more, you can grab more. Okay, I usually put 3 to a quart-size bag, and then we're just going to get the air out of it. And apparently I sealed that all the way. We're just going to get the air out of it the best that we can. We're going to lay that to the side. We're going to do that for the rest of these, and then we're going to put them over into a big gallon bag. Then that way I save room in the freezer, and I have double protection from freezer burn. Okay? We're just going to continue to fill bags like this right here, and get these done.
Also, my channel, Gaming with Aiden, if you're a gamer, I do recommend it, but if you don't play Roblox, I don't recommend it, because I'm usually just a Roblox gamer.
Okay, so there's that. Alright, y'all, let me get these done, and I'll show you the finished product. So for this last bag, I only have 2. That's fine. I'm just going to put them down in there. Those can be for him. No big deal. So let me move this out of the way. We have 5 bags with 3 each, except for the one in there. He did not want these for breakfast, so I'm just going to get these put into my big gallon size freezer bag. I'll spit it out in a minute. Y'all, it's an early day. There's so much to get done before I go get my car that I just don't know if I'm going to get it all done, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We're always busy in the kitchen.
Always, always, ain't we?
Yeah.
I wanted to get my cowboy candy done today and get that video shared with you guys. That's not going to happen. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, we're going to get these in the freezer. And there's our sourdough pancakes.
And when we're not making videos, you would think we're off taking a nap or sitting on the couch or something. But nope, we're editing videos.
And there you have it. From Aiden's mouth.